he recommends it.
I got it on film, playing grab ass. Got a Misfire diag. So was it hitting and then it dropped out again?
Huh?
Was it hitting on all 6 and then it dropped out again?
It hit on all 6 and then the throttle was sticky.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I can already see they got the wrong clamps on the fuel hoses and...
Yeah, and it's rubbing on it. So
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know if that's what held it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something was holding it though.
Somebody changed the connectors. I wonder if they did it right.
No.
Oh, they didn't.
Because I pulled out this. Well, first off. So
it's number 1 that's dead.
Yeah. It comes and goes.
Is the injector ticking?
It is. But it was ticking real faint at first, and now it was a lot harder. Check again.
Or maybe the plug is fouled.
Could be the plug too, yeah.
Dr. Bo over here. Can't even hear us roasting him.
Only people knew how much you cut out.
You know Caleb is the worst offender.
Really?
Yeah, he makes my job hard.
What cracked me up in the last vlog is whenever he was standing.
I know. Yeah, we don't normally beat up cars. This one has a drivability problem. I'm just trying to get B-roll.
Okay. I gotta check stuff right now.
Yeah. Well, it's December, and it's Christmas time. So Colby and I concocted a few ideas with my Christmas tree delivery Z. We're out here in the Westover Hills neighborhood of Fort Worth, basically super wealthy area. It's always a good time looking at Christmas lights, and since I decided to put Christmas lights and a Christmas tree on my personal Datsun this year, I figured the only way to be festive is to fully commit. So here we are, we're out here filming, going to different locations, and we're going to be doing some photo shoot stuff as well, but I really wanted to take advantage of the Christmas tree and Christmas light look. So I'll dub in a little music montage.
Mike down! Yes, sir! DJ Paul and Juicy J Productions. Shield! Mike down! Swisher House, Mike Jones. Yeah! Hypnotize mind. Purple drink, I'ma pull up. Got the rap game sold up. They see my gritter like hold up. Invisible set, Princess cut. Purple drink, I'ma pull up. Got the rap game sold up. They see my gritter like hold up. Invisible set, Princess cut. Hold people when I creep up the block. Don't fiend beat me when they need some.
Alright, we can walk around.
It's low. Yeah. You can see the darker yellow.
So Pistonhaus by us does a cars and coffee. Get out of this guy's way. And they're like literally 5 minutes down the road from us. And since my piece of shit car is running again, we decided let's be the poorest people at the car meet today.
Hey,
so
y'all.
Yeah.
I'm a GTR owner. So
yeah, this was an ordeal yesterday. I swapped out this oil filter sandwich plate to fix a leak and started a new leak. So that's real cool. Had a fan die on the way home. It was just a fuse, but yeah, Datsun life is fun. It happens to the owners of shops as well, not just consumers.
plumber on the counter.
So this guy came to us for an oil change about a month ago, so that's cool to see it out at a meet. And this is probably the rarest car here. This is a early 70s Toyota Crown. And I spoke with the owner very briefly. He, I guess this was his dad's car, who Toyota imported about 30 of these. If I understood him right, he said this is the first one to get imported into the US. So it's left-hand drive, super rare. Is there any damage? This guy scraped the shit out of his front lip earlier. Regular traffic section. So this GTR here, he's buddies with there's an owner that's local to us with a Bayside Blue R34 that apparently lives down the street from us, had no idea we were here. So that was a cool connection to make.
I have like another Audi.
I think this is the boomer section there. I bet this thing's stout.
I told him line it up.
Yeah. Fender exit and Mickey's. 60 roll.
Spool-aid.
Yep. Well, it says 240 SS. Are you sure it's not an LS swap?
It is.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it come in. But he's only got one exit, so is it a turbo LS?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Some kind of fan running.
right?
Maybe the intercooler fan or air cooler.
That's like moving some air. So I like
This is I used to work with this guy at Hamilton's, the first shop I ever worked at. So this is cool to see this car in person. I've been seeing it on Facebook for the last several years. Anything else good to pull in? Yeah. Well, the only thing that's more rare is that Crown.
that thing's crazy.
Yeah. He said there was only one of 30 imported into the U.S. So, but I would say our Hawka is the second rarest.
Yeah.
Well, it's about 5:30 on Christmas Day. We have the best car at the shop, in the shop, and we have a lot of parts. S14 subframe, 350Z diff, 370Z hubs, a lot of control arms and bushings and shit to adapt that. Sorry, let me redo that clip so you don't have to cut that out. A lot of control arms to adapt everything and to work together, and bushings to adapt everything to work together. We have the Z33 conversion set to put this diff in this subframe, and then this one is offset subframe bushings. These are not in the center. So I can put an S14 subframe in an S13, which is this. So there's that. And then we have upper control arms, the traction arms, the tow arms, and all the other junk down there. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna flex on the 31 guys real quick. First flex, the car runs. 2, it runs really good. 3, I know y'all were mad about that. Look at that. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing. Man. Let me flex on you some more. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you like that shit? Okay, I'm gonna stop flexing now, because you can look at this. Oh, yep, there it is. You knew you had to have it. So, all this is out because that does not fit in the car. So I'm gonna try to remove all my stock stuff, maybe mock this up. And I have one more thing I gotta get out, so give me a second. I'm gonna go show it off like this. You can see what I'm talking about. Do have a Pucker Factory S chassis subframe install kit. So, yep, this is my winter project while we're closed on break. And hopefully by the time I'm done here, I won't have -4 degrees of rear camber. So it'll actually put down power and it'll actually work and not chew up tires every 6 months. So yeah, there's my project. I'm gonna update y'all. It is now about 8:30. The car is in pieces. Subframe is out. And the car is bare. I got the gas tank out. I'm gonna try to reuse my e-brake cables. I'm thinking they might work. And also, my gas tank. Not gonna work. Sorry. My gas tank is mint. There ain't shit in there, not a speck of rust. So, that's awesome. I mean, you saw how many miles were on this car. It didn't really sit though. So, the fuel didn't have a chance to sit in there and rot the tank from the inside out. Very happy about that. That axle's junk. That axle's junk. That thing's good. So if anyone wants to buy my R200, maybe I'll sell it to Chris. But yeah, here we go. This is for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll start fresh and start doing something with that. I lost my headphones, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a update while I try and find them. This is Colby's 300ZX. We have a big 300ZX party. Another one there. This one. It doesn't run. You did pay $500 for it. And we had the fuel tank out because we did the diag this morning. It had no gas in it. And the reason it had no gas in it was because this is the worst fuel hat I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, cooked. Look at the corrosion. I've never seen the wires explode from the inside out. Like, that's ridiculous. So, that's bad. Inside the gas tank looks the same. Surprise, surprise, the fuel gauge didn't work either because it looks the same. So, this is Bo's gas tank from when he had his 31. This isn't the one that was in the car. He bought another one because his gas tank was also messed up. But this one's better than that one, but this one's alright. So we have 3 stages. Mint gas tank, okay gas tank, and garbage. So, here we are. This is the typical rust issues I was explaining yesterday. Rust there, let me turn the light. So, rust there from the taillights. And then once again, rust down here. Maybe from the hatch seal, also the taillights. But I mean, other than that, it's really not a bad car. Interior is pretty nice. It has 214,000 miles on it. Not terrible. Yeah, it's not a bad car. It's just an NA 5-speed car. There you go. For my project, I've been doing kind of mostly telling him. He pulled a gas tank out. I helped him pull the gas tank out. So trying to guide him through that. For what I've done, the subframe is now bare. I am removing these sleeves because the S13 bushings don't need the sleeves, but the S14 bushings do. So at some point I gotta cut this off and then make those. But I'm probably gonna do the rear of it first, locate the back of this in the car. I did also scrape off all the shit, scraped all that off on both sides so I can actually weld to the car. Both sides. I mean, as you can see, this thing is so nice. I'm so happy. Just don't look at that. Just don't look at that. But yep. Progress is progress. So we have my car still here, and we have Colby's car still here. This is 2 days later. It's Sunday. I have cut 2 holes in my car. We have 1 hole here, and then we have another hole here on the other side of the chassis. And those are to clearance right here. So that's gonna fit. I'm gonna do some more clearancing for this point. And then I also had to smash in the tunnel a little bit. Smash that in to clear the diff mount. This part right here. So in the meantime, I've been helping Colby clean his gas tank out. And we were gonna use Bo's old gas tank, but the baffle's missing inside and it's got a broken bolt right there.
It's a good gas tank
not
inside.
bad.
It's just
I
I have a worse gas tank with less headaches.
Yeah, the broken bolt is really what discouraged me. So we ended up just cleaning Colby's gas tank out. It's not perfect, but
We are not a fuel tank.
it's usable now, you know. And the baffle did deteriorate, so I slid in one of the hydraulic press like steel blocks to hold the baffle down. We got some JB Weld tank weld to try and glue it back into place. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
But theoretically, replacing all this, putting it back in the car, the $500 beater should start. It's got spark, it's got everything else, just doesn't have fuel.
We're good.
The car is good.
And he went and bought a Walbro 255, right? 255? That's right. He bought a Walbro. He bought some of these. I don't think we have to use them. Well, no, we do still need those.
It's all, let me see. Oh, it's over there. All over there.
Yeah. So we got the wiring, got the fuel pump, got the hose. Yeah, we got everything we need. So we gonna make it work.
We're into it for under 200.
Okay, I think the last update I made was I had 1 cut in my car, and this is how the subframe's gonna sit now. I haven't welded anything. I haven't modified the subframe yet, but see there, that pocket of the frame rail here, it's hitting a little bit right there. So I gotta cut some more out of that one. That's not a big deal. You can see the bushing cups are pretty straight and level. I've been doing it. I've had this thing in and out like 20 times, trying to make sure this shit's straight and even, and like I don't want to mess it up. So it does have a bit of an angle to it on the subframe. So these bushings came with some of these shims, which you're supposed to use in different applications, but I think I'm going to use one of them just so the subframe sits straight and level. And if I need to adjust my driveline angle, I can remove or replace shims. So on top of having to cut a pocket there for the traction arm or tow arm, whatever it is, there's that hole you got to cut, and then I also had to smash right there out of the body and a little bit on this side. It's probably still hitting it, but it's at least usable now. Before it was not usable. But yeah, I'm taking forever on this because I suck. This is the worst part of my own capabilities and my own skills. I watch a lot of Jimmy Oaks, and he obviously modifies a lot of cars. I think too much about what I want to do without making an actual decision, and I make 0 progress. So if I just do something, I can at least start somewhere and I can make progress. Because I spend 15 minutes just sitting here staring at it, questioning what I'm doing and what I want to do. But you just gotta start somewhere. And like it sucks, and it's really hard, and it's really annoying, but I mean, you really do just gotta start somewhere. So yeah, cut holes in my car. I bought a piece of sheet metal from Ace Hardware yesterday, so I can fill in the gaps and make it look pretty. I got seam sealer. I even brought Steel It, which I watched Jimmy Oaks. So that's weldable and will bond straight to bare metal. So I don't want this to rust, and I don't want this to be my fault that the car, you know, is unusable. Okay, it's the next day. It's Monday, and I think I'm at the point where I'm going to make something permanent, which is very hard because up to this point I can change. What I don't like is that the subframe is at a bit of an angle, tilted a bit up on both sides. You can see I haven't welded any of this together at all. It's just there for mock-up. What I do have mocked up pretty well though are these front bushing cups. I have S14 to S13 conversion offset bushings, and you see they're not center, so I can rotate that bushing to get the desired location for, you know, best gap for welding and whatever else. This is pretty much as good as I can get it, I think, without cutting too much more off the subframe. It is, from what I can measure, straight and even at the moment. Here's the other side. So I'm pretty sure it's straight. I measured from this arm to the body right here, and the measurement on the other side was the same. And then I measured from this point to the body here, and the measurement on the other side was the same. So this is why it's scary for me, because I mean, as soon as I start welding, that's where it's going to be. And I do have, hard to see with the magnet there, but I do have a small subframe spacer back there. I came with the bushing kit to try and get it to level back down a little bit. I can add another one in there if I want to. We'll see if I need it or not. I don't know what the driveline angle is going to be. Chris told me to take a measurement, and then I proceeded not to. So yeah, I guess let me break the welder out and start making shit permanent. So the last clip that I had was me saying that I was ready to start welding the subframe, and then we worked on Colby's car, and nothing got done. So here we are. So I said I had it straight and I had it measured, but when I had it straight and measured, the I don't know if you can tell, but this side is a bit shorter than that side is. And the reason for that is the driver's side of my car was hit at some point. So this side of the car, right side, measured up fine, everything went in great. But on the driver's side, it was not the case. So yeah, I don't know. This is the reinforcement plates and cups welded in. I'm a decent MIG welder when the material's thick enough, but I suck at MIG welding exhaust. It's just I don't have as much practice with it. It's too thin and I just blow holes in it. So I hope this is strong. I mean, I know the whole car is gonna be riding on it, so ideally it doesn't snap in half and leave me stranded. But there's a bottom side, top side looks the same. I don't know. So these plates, they have a little extension on them, and on this side I cut the extension off because it was just gonna overhang way too far. So I don't know which side I was supposed to put them on, top or bottom, but whatever, it's welded right, so that's all that matters. So now that the subframe modification is in theory done, in theory this will go in the car, no problem. I need to start concentrating on welding to my car, which I don't want to do by myself because I don't, like when I start making patch panels and stuff, I don't want fire to happen in my car, so I'm probably gonna have Colby babysit the interior. So, probably gonna weld the bar to the car, like that, on the edge, and right there. Obviously it has those C-channel brackets that go here to weld to the car there. I'm probably gonna bend it up, make it hit the car there, then make a filler piece to go inside. That way it's solid. Yeah. I don't really know what I want to do for these filler panels. I may just scrape off this and I don't know, maybe just weld it back because I don't really need this much room. Maybe I'll just cut this off or just hammer it in. For this, I can just make a piece. It goes like that. Maybe weld it there straight. little triangles there. That's not too bad. This one shouldn't be too bad. So, yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hoping that it works. And I have all adjustable arms, so if it ends up being a little bit crooked, then hopefully we can fix that with alignment. I think it's off by about a 1/16 of an inch, which, I mean, realistically, it's not that bad. I should be able to align that out. Another day, once again, another update. So I have, this is the structure that I'm going to be settling with. Here's my light. You'll notice there's a hole there. I was going to try and box it in, and I was going to make it like nice and try and flick that up and weld to the car and all that, but there's a hole. See a little hole right there? In there, right there. There's a hole. And none of this shit right up here is sealed at all. So I was worried about water getting in there, getting trapped and rotting it out from the inside. So I made the decision to just leave it open and braced like that. So this metal is underneath this plate, pushing up on it at all times on the chassis, and then welded in place there. Oh, the battery's dead. But yeah, that's how it's gonna look. I sprayed some paint in there as best I could to try and mitigate that. Yeah, I'm gonna prime that, seam seal the edges, paint it black, and do the same thing there, and then fill in those holes. I have both rear wheels on the car with a little bit of an eyeball alignment. You can see that it's pretty even now. Pretty even. I did have to slot the bushings like an 1/8 inch. So I had to slot an 1/8 inch in this way, and then an 1/8 inch towards center, or opposite, sorry. 1/8 inch in this way, and an 1/8 inch in that way to shift the whole subframe over a little bit. The slot that I had to cut in the chassis right there to fit the subframe in the car. Slot chassis right there, right there. Yeah, I may need it hammered in some more, but this is how it's gonna sit. I ordered some rear hubs that are 32 spline from Australia, and they were on the way. Not here yet, but yeah, subframe swap is done. It goes on the ground. This fits. The angle's a little wonky. You see the bushing's a little tweaked, but it's on there. And of course, right after I did this, or like as I was doing it, Apex Engineered teased and dropped their multi-league subframe kit. So yeah, awesome, right? But whatever. I forgot. I put in my 30A transmission, the late model turbo trans that came with that motor, because I was gonna have to get a drive shaft built because this distance is longer because it's a short nose R200, and if I was gonna have to make a drive shaft, this flange is way bigger than the stock trans. So now I have a drive shaft on the way too. You do have to modify the mount to make it fit. I had to slot the trans, slot the mount to give enough clearance because it wants to sit here. And yeah, can't do that. But other than that, we're pretty much there. Just leaky bum, car still junk. But yeah.
Alright guys, we are closing out 2025. It is the end of December. We're getting ready to come back from our holiday break. See, Caleb has still been hard at work with the S14 subframe swap on his Z31 and some of these other projects we're looking to ship out first of the month in January. We should have Morse's and Wisniewski's both running and driving. Just gotta finish up the exhaust on Wisniewski. Morse needs some wheel fitment and some final trimming for the flares because we had to get the correct width on that. The Hako, all we gotta do is put a set of new tires on it and it's ready to go. Yeah, we've had another great year here at GRW. We really appreciate you guys sticking with us throughout the year. Shout out to all of our repeat customers who are continually supporting us, whether it's giving us shout outs on social media, watching our YouTube channel, continuing to buy products from us, things like that. We really appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of the new customers we have made this year. Both new and repeat customers. This stuff would not be possible without you guys, so we really, really appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of our local customers who also support us. Thank you guys for taking part in our end of year sale. You know, like I said in a previous video, whenever you guys are taking part in our sales, we are usually all at home with our families. And so the way that we're able to do that is because you guys are so generous in supporting our business during our holiday breaks, whether it's Black Friday or end of year. We really, really appreciate you. So we're closing out 2025. We're hoping to hit 2026 just as strong, if not stronger, than we did for 2025. As always, don't forget about our eBay store. I've got a ton of parts up here on this pallet rack that I need to get listed. So whether it's going to be for used parts, new parts, open box performance parts, things like that, a lot of that stuff ends up on our eBay store. Don't forget about our Amazon affiliate store as well. The stuff that we sell on our Amazon store is not stuff that we actually make. It's more of just merch and goodies, tools, reference material, things like that we get a small commission on. That's how Amazon affiliate accounts work, and they require me to make sure that I tell you guys that. So yes, that Amazon affiliate link, we do make money off that. God bless capitalism. Don't forget the merch part of our website. T-shirts, coffee mugs, glasses, all kinds of cool stuff with the GRW brand on it. So we appreciate you supporting that, as well as this GRW hoodie. This is a recently new fit. We switched manufacturers for our hoodies, and these are significantly higher quality than the last run. So make sure you check that out. Lastly, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification button so you get notified every time I make a new post. Thanks again for watching and supporting us all through 2025, and we'll see you all in 2026.